name is Sam. This is my marketing communications presentation, and the date is the 21st of May. My business overview, so it's going to be called Southwest Surf School. It's going to be based in Westward Ho, and it's going to be basically surf lessons for like all abilities, so like from beginner to advanced. And so some of my aims and objectives for my business is to build a strong like local brand, so that I'm not going to get like into any rivalries with other local brands that have already got surf schools. And I'd like to gain 100 customers within the first 6 months as like a target, and to try and get 10 bookings in the first month. Some of my target market is like tourists, so anyone who comes down to Devon and would like to do surfing, they can do it, and also local teenagers and young adults and people with disabilities, families, stag do's, big groups, basically everybody and anybody who would like to surf. Market opportunities in Westward Ho. It's a popular beach in the summer. There's lots of, it gets very busy in the summer, and surfing's quite popular. So if there's quite a few tourists that aren't around here that come down and they see loads of people carrying surfboards and going into the sea, having a good time, they might be interested in coming to have a look at our business and surf school. My marketing communications mix, so I'd like to promote my business on social media, say through Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. I'd make some video ads and have a Facebook account, Instagram account, and TikTok account. I'd also make a website on Google for anyone searching surf lessons in the Southwest, and also make, I'd put up some flyers for the local people, so if they're just walking around they can find out about it if they're interested. So my digital marketing strategy would be to have, would be on TikTok and Instagram mostly, because I'd like to reach the younger generation more. So I'd make like videos that follow trends that are already happening on TikTok. So like I'd use trending sounds to get more views and stuff like that. I'd also make a booking website that is simple to use, so anybody can use them. And I'd also try and make a good business profile on Google. So I chose Southwest Surf School because it would come up with a lot of searches, I have a feeling, because people search up surf lessons in the Southwest, and my school is called Southwest Surf School, so it should come up near the top. Local marketing, I would have flyers put up around Westward Ho, so in like popular places. So I put them around the green, like the big green area in Westward Ho, because in summer that's where a lot of people are and it gets really busy in like the main part of town. I'd also ask like local shops if I could put any flyers in. So there's like a few surf shops in Westward Ho which I'd ask to put flyers in. And I'd like to try and partnership with either some holiday parks or outdoor centres, because they'll be able to basically give me work and give me clients that I'll take out for them, and I can work for them kind of. My promotional campaign ideas would be to start my business off strong and get more people faster. I'd do like a discount launch, so like whenever so yeah, I'll do a launch discount. So yeah, I'll do a launch discount. So when my business first starts, I'd say do 10% off or 20% off during the first month to get more people to feel like that's a good deal, we can go do that. And I'd also do larger group deals and like family deals. So if you book as a family or a group bigger than 7, they can get a discount of like say 10%. And also when I first do it, I'd make a first lessons free draw. So like basically I'll do a raffle prize of some lessons for free on Instagram. So the way to enter would be to share my Instagram profile on your Instagram profile to gain more views, and they have a chance of winning a free lesson. My budget plan was I'd spend around 150 on social media ads and flyers and posters around 100, and a website setup, I think it costs around 150 for a good one, and I would make my brand, like design logos and stuff with the remaining amount of money. The resources required, so I'd obviously need surfboards, wetsuits, qualified instructors, a surf, like a area to have my surf school, or I was going to just have a van and keep it all of the equipment, so stack surfboards on a roof maybe, or have like wetsuits in the back and just go around in a van, and basically I'll be able to do it anywhere. Some of the limitations with being a surf school, there's obviously limitations for like the swell. You can't always have good surf, so sometimes there might be flat periods where it's like you can't take anyone out because there's no waves, and sometimes it'll be too big and hectic and dangerous, so you also can't take people out. Also it'll be like quite seasonal work because not many people want to go learning how to surf in the winter because it gets really cold, and it's more of a summer sport if you're a tourist, I think. That was
So now start now?
no.
Okay, go back to your prices slide. So just on that budget, you've gone, what is it, 150 social media,
Yeah,
100 flyers and 150 website,
yeah.
and then 100 branding. What's the branding?
Just like getting it out there and like making, like designing a logo.
So that's for the logo design. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's about right. The website, 150 quid, like nowhere near getting a website for that much. The only way to do that is to do it yourself,
Okay.
and then that would like covered buying the hosting, the domain name sort of thing. So if you are going to set your own business up, you've either got to learn to do it yourself. That's the best way, because then you can control it. And if you want to change it, change price, whatever, you can do that.
Yeah.
Or budget on 10 times that amount for a good website that's going to get you top of like SEO, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But the problem with that is then if you want to put your prices up, you've got to phone up and say I need to change that £30 lesson to 35, and they'll charge you a load of money just to make a because they own the website and they've got the
Yeah.
code behind it, so you're like tied into them doing it. So that's just one thing to be wary of.
Yeah.
With your flyers and your posters,
Yeah.
where are you going to put them? And when do you think people are going to book with you? Because you said quite right, it's a seasonal business. So when do you think people are going to make the booking? When they're here, or when they book their holiday in November or whatnot?
when they're like in the area.
So you think they'll book it like they're coming next week
Yeah.
for the week? They'll arrive
Yeah.
on Saturday morning. You think they'll put the lesson on the Saturday? Or
Yeah,
Saturday, Sunday.
If they like see it and they think it's like something that they'd be interested
Yeah.
to do, they can.
So where are those flyers and advertising going to go?
Oh, they were going to go round Westford Ho, like in the areas where it's quite popular. So
Right.
where most.
And are you going to do anything to get custom like out of season, like when people are booking?
I didn't think about that.
No. Just because if you do it your way, now obviously next week's really sunny, but let's say the weather is horrible next week.
Yeah.
If you've got no pre-bookings in, no one's going to book a surf lesson if it says flat calm next week or it's freezing cold or whatever.
Yeah.
Whereas if you can attract them to book when they book the holiday, so you do a deal with Braddock's Holiday Park,
Yeah.
and then whenever they make a booking in the caravan, he automatically sends them. What's your company called?
Southwest Surf School.
Very similar to Surf Southwest, isn't it? But
It's different.
you might have a few copyright issues over.
No, there's no other website called Southwest Surf School.
Right.
Or no business. It's all like Surf Southwest.
But what did Freddie not tell you the problem he had? Because he's
Yeah.
nuclear coast area and the other one was coast area nuclear something.
Yeah.
So although technically I'm sure you are correct, you do have to be careful because, like you said, you don't want to cause any conflict with anybody.
Yes.
If I was Surf Southwest and you're Southwest Surf, I'd be thinking,
Yeah.
who are you? So just think about that as well if you are doing a company for real. But yeah, if you can get the bookings in advance, then you've got the money in advance as well, rather than
Yeah.
relying on like
Yeah.
a good busy week and stuff. Okay. Have you actually got an example of the logo?
No.
No, so you've not designed that yet.
No, I don't.
No.
know.
Okay, okay. Right, that's okay. I'll switch your thing off.